Hello, my name is Lorenzo, and tonight I'll be talking about a natural disaster that affected the city of Santiago in the year 2007. Um, I remember that it was the storm Olga, and um, I was 16 years old, and I was living in Bellavista in Santiago, and so the storm uh, was a rare December cyclone that formed in the African hemisphere, and it came all over to the Caribbean, hitting Puerto Rico first, and then it was on December 10th. Actually, it hit Puerto Rico, and then on December 11th, then it landfall on Punta Cana in here in the Dominican Republic. Um, then the same day, at night on December 11th, it was moving really fast towards the north of the country, and I remember that it was raining a lot in that night, and then at around 2 a.m. I remember that I was sleeping, and I was sick, and I had the flu or something, and I had really high fever that night, and then I woke up and I saw my dad, and it was raining heavily, and then we were listening to people talking, and they were like this whooshing sound, like it was like water was passing by, and then that's when we realized that whooshing sound, it was because of the water that was coming through the front gate of our house. Then when we went outside, that's when we saw that the water was just coming in our house, and we started calling everybody when we went out. That storm destroyed our house, and it destroyed all the belongings that we had inside the house, and it was a very horrible scene to watch. And I remember that I heard helicopters, and I saw helicopters rescuing people in the Yaqui River, and it was pretty intense. The storm basically destroyed like all of the lower side of Bellavista in Santiago, and it also went through several properties here in Bellavista, destroyed houses, businesses, schools, and also went into Corazon, but that's on the other side, and also Utesa, and it affected the economy all around Santiago because it went into Los Pedajes, and it destroyed all of that area. So basically, when it comes to what people actually did at the moment of the whole happening of the flooding, everybody was just running. Everybody was running. Here at home, well, in that house that we used to live, um, everybody was just running, and we tried to grab something, but my dad just told us like just like leave everything there, just like we had to leave everything in the house, like the money, our passports, everything, just like go out. And it was pretty intense. I mean, you see like the wave of water that was just passing by, it was unbelievably scary, and we just thank God because we made it out alive, and many people didn't make it out alive tonight. Um, Overall, our house was destroyed, like I said previously. So that was pretty much like the damages that we got into a house. Well, after the disaster, what really happened was that most people went home and they started like cleaning up and just trying to build up everything just back to the way it was. Many people did blame the government for what happened, especially the authorities that were in charge at that moment, because it was a very irresponsible handling from them, the way they handled the dam, and the way that it actually like hit the city and in the aftermath of the whole disaster. What I consider like relevant about this whole event was the fact that we did notice like how prepared our authorities were, and I would say that they were not prepared for something like that. They didn't have the capacity of staff, uh, volunteers, crew members. They didn't have the people they needed at the moment. I know now because if something like that happens now, I think they'll be better prepared for that. But in that moment, they were not prepared for that. And I remember that they were not giving guidance to people. They were just telling people to run. They just run. So you're telling a 16-year-old guy just run, and that's running like that's it. So they didn't have any like organization in the whole process. So I think that that was something really relevant when it comes to a disaster. Like the authorities will be the first ones to have the calm to just guide people and tell them what to do. I just hope this never happens again, and if it happens, I think now we're better prepared for that. Thank you.